Welcome everyone to the series of lectures on routing protocol, and in the series we shall be now discussing on the other remaining protocols like RIP, OSPF and EIGRP. Let us start with RIP on the same scenario or topology that we had used for static routing. So what you just need to do is we just need to remove the static paths from all the routers which we have set. So for removing all the static paths, we can just simply click on the remove button and just remove it. So I have already removed all the static paths. Now let us see how RIP can be configured using the CLI mode. So let us start from the beginning. So we need to go to the configuration mode, configure terminal, router RIP version 2, and once the router RIP protocol is selected, the concept says that just provide the RIP with all the three directly connected interfaces. So for our case, for network E, the directly connected interface is for this router is the network A. So we shall write network 10.0.0.0. Similarly, we have network D, so it is 13.0.0.0. Similarly, we have network F, so it is 15.0.0.0. And just save the configurations. So copy running config to startup config. So we have set RIP on router 0 for three networks, for network A, for network D and for network F. Same thing should be implemented on the other routers as well. So for router number 1, we shall just repeat these steps to CLI mode. So enable configure terminal, router RIP version 2 and directly connected network. So network 11.0.0.0, network 14.0.0.0 and network 13.0.0.0. These are the three different networks that are connected. Just save the configuration. Same thing, same steps to be repeated here. On CLI mode, enable configure terminal, router RIP version 2, network 12.0.0.0, network 14.0.0.0 and network 15.0.0.0. So here we have configured RIP on all the three routers, and now just see whether the configurations are running successful. So in the simulation mode, we can just check whether we can able to route a packet from network A to network C. So just go to simulation mode. And just check. So we are able to route a packet from network A to network C, and we are able to successfully get the response. Similarly, we can verify it with network A to network B. So it has been successfully reached to B. And the communication is failed. Once again, we shall try. Now this time we are able to successfully execute it. Similarly, from network C to network B, it might get failed first time because of the routing table generation. yes, we are able to successfully route a packet from all the different networks using the RIP protocol.